Well, today on TechGooch, we're doing a setup video on the Nooie IP-based PTZ camera. Whether it's a baby monitor, a pet camera, whichever you'd like, we're going to set it up. Welcome back to TechGooch, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're doing a small inside nice and comfy video. My studio is being used right now by my wife since she's still working from home, and I thought I'd do this while I had time to do it here today on, well, midday, I guess, right? So I was sent over what's called the Nooie. Now if you go on Amazon, I think it's called the Nooie baby camera. It's a pet camera. It's basically just an IP PTZ based Wi-Fi camera. So it doesn't matter, it's not just for babies, it's for anything. It has two-way communication, like I said, PTZ, pan, tilt, zoom function, all from the app. I haven't tried it yet, I just pulled it out of the box. That's as far as I've gotten. Now, we're going to bring it in here, show you everything that came with it, and then we're actually going to go in and doing the setup of it. This is not a review video. That's going to come later, after I have time to use it. I like reliability is the big thing, and you can't really tell that within a day or two. I like to give it a couple weeks, see how reliable it is. But, with that said, let's bring it in, let's take a peek at it, let's get it set up. Okay, so obviously you can see the box. It says Nooie on the top. Just gives us some brief information. Let's see, what does it say here? Right here on the box here. So it says 1080p video, pan tilt control, motion detection, two-way audio, cloud or store locally. There is a micro SD slot, and it does have night vision, so infrared lights on it as well. So that box I'm going to get out of the way. So we actually have the camera itself. You can actually see how it actually does go side to side. And it does go up and forward here. The micro SD card slot, so that's the camera lens. It's actually currently protected by a sticker. If we tilt it up, there's where the actual micro SD card slot is right there. So if you want to store locally, there you go. All right, so that said, the only other port on here is micro USB for power on the back side, and it looks like a little reset button right next to it. You can't do that with your finger. You'll have to have a paper clip or something to do that. Comes with a wall mount. It does come with the fasteners for that wall mount, or ceiling mount for that matter. So there are some screws in the bag. This guy here, basically you would mount this clip against the wall or ceiling, and then this guy just slides into place and is held there. I'm actually considering maybe even portion this video showing it ceiling mounted, if we can get everything set up properly. This is obviously the USB adapter. It says travel charger, and then it comes with the micro USB cable. The micro USB cable does have, and I'll pull off the protector, a 90 degree on it, so it is pointing down against the, basically, let me pull this rubber band off. The nice thing about that is it puts it down against the wood. It's not shooting out the back of the device. Then the nice thing is if you're going against the ceiling, it's going to actually point it towards the ceiling better. So it just keeps the cord out of the way better. So I do like that. That's kind of just small things that don't really make that big of a difference, but they do. We have an instruction booklet. A couple different languages in here, but it does essentially says what's in the box. It gives you a little closer. It does show you where that micro SD card slot is right on there. It shows what the microphones, where there's light signals, where the USB port is, how you can actually mount it from the ceiling. Customer care warranty information, and then back here, how to set up, which is 4 simple steps, and there are QR codes there for the actual app itself, but essentially it's download the app, but scan the QR code on the brochure here, or just go to your app store and download the app, the Nooie app. It says it's Nooie Cam app. After you download that, connect the camera to the power outlet. So connect that to power. Wait 15 seconds until the light starts flashing. I think when you plug it in, it's solid, and then when it's ready, it'll start flashing. Open the app, click Add Camera, and follow the on-screen instructions within the app until you hear the prompt sound. Enjoy the Nooie Cam. So This is 2.4 gigahertz only. It does not support 2.4. Most of these cheaper cameras do not, so that's nothing new. Let's see how well setup goes, because a lot of the lower end cameras, this is only 50 bucks. A lot of the cheaper ones just don't do very well with setup, and then the reliability factor is pretty terrible. So let me get power to this, and then we're going to start setting it up. Have my phone, I have the app downloaded, the Nooie camera app, which has the same N looking logo that you can see on the lens here on that sticker. I'm going to take that off right now, actually. So there we go. That came with it on there like that, so stick that there. I have my power right here, so we're going to go ahead and plug her in. And there is a light. So right now, I don't know how well you can see that, it is solid red. You can kind of see that, right? Set about 15 seconds, and then it should start flashing red. So that's what we're waiting for, is the flashing red. Do. Oh, she's PTZing. Now I'm just holding it by the base, so it's allowed to do its thing. And now it's cycling around the other way. So I would say that's more than 15 seconds. And now it's going up and down. Now it's going back up. Now it's flashing. Alright, so that's what the flashing, that's what the startup looks like. Let's get into the app itself. So let me change the camera angle. I'm not a big fan of just doing the screen record. I like to see my fingers. So, Nooie camera app. I'm going to allow it to use while I'm using it. Sure, I'll let it send me stuff. Let's register. We're due, right? So we have to put in our email address. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. After you enter your email address, there's a little button. You have to agree to their stuff and then send it down. So now it says it's going to send an email to my email address, and then we have to enter the code that when it arrives. So let me check my email. So it's just a six-digit number, essentially is what it is. Create password, confirm password. Let me do that real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so I typed in my password. I'm registering it as it slowly registers my account. Now we have to add a camera, and we know that camera is good to go. Hit add camera. We're in the Nooie Cam 360, and we know that. Red light is on. Now we got to put in the Wi-Fi password so it can send it to it. Let me do that real quick. So make sure that you are using your 2.4 gigahertz connection. We put in the password, hit next. Place this QR code in front of your camera. Click to enlarge the image. All right, let's do that. Okay, so we still have the red blinking light. I have the QR code. When the LED indicator turns steady white, please go to the next step. So I'm going to just put that in front of the camera. Oh, she made a noise. She went white. She's blinking white currently. So now we'll give her a second. And solid, and it makes a noise. All right, let's go to the next step. All right, we hit next. Pairing, please wait. It looks like it gives up to 2 minutes to pair. So we'll just give her some time, and we'll fast forward. Oh, or not. Connected. That took all of 10 seconds. So, where are we going to put this? Office, living room, garage, baby room, kitchen, backyard, front door. I don't know, to be honest, yet. We're thinking in the... let's just call it office. Technically not the office, but we'll call it that for now. Okay, you're going to have access to my microphone. So we can swipe. That's how it's basically gesture control. Hit next. Record, screenshot, speak, and listen. And that's why I needed, obviously, connection to the microphone, so that you can actually use the two-way communication. Video history, play bar. It's going to be so you can subscribe to cloud storage if you'd like. Motion tracking and device settings in the storage settings tab. Firmware upgrade. There is a firmware upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Downloading firmware, uploading firmware. I'm sure it's not a huge file, but of course after it's done doing its firmware, it's going to have to restart. So we're going to give it a few minutes, and I'm going to be back once it actually does the full restart. I won't touch anything until it actually is done doing what it does. So I'll be right back. So it's still updating firmware. It is blinking kind of fast red. Just want to at least give you an update what's doing as it's doing it. So it went from that steady white, now it's actually blinking fast red. So it says updating in the app. So I'm sure it's just sending the stuff and doing its update process. So we'll give it a few minutes. Okay, now it's steady red rather than the blinking red. So it must be restarting, I'm assuming. Still says updating in the app. Okay, now it's definitely restarting. You can see it moving. It's blinking white now. It's not steady white yet, but it's blinking white. It's doing its full testing like it did the first time we set it up. So, started it up. Sorry. Still says updating in the app, so it's still obviously not fully connected, ready to go. But now it's must be coming back to life now, getting its full reset up start. Down. The camera should go back up, right? There we go. Cycles back. Fast blink white now, not just a steady white, a fast blinking white. Oh. Firmware update successful, so that's good. It told me what was going on there. And now it's steady white. Now in the camera information area, that's where we can actually change the name. Right now it says office because this thing is in the office, but that's obviously where we can do that. But now we should be fully set up and ready to go. There we go. So it's just still in black from its restarting. So in here is where we should be able to swipe to change the angle. How do we go up? Oh, nope. It's opposite controls. I wonder if you can change that. Hey, how you doing? That's us. Wave to the camera. So that's how... So it's basically backwards. You swipe, basically you're grabbing the wall and you're moving the wall. So it works pretty good. So that is the full setup of it. Now I'm not going to go into every single thing possible. This is just the setup portion of it. We can hear it. Yep. Microphone. Hey. Microphone. Yep. So there's a slight delay between it. We can take a photo. Access to my photos. Yep, save that photo in my photos. Perfect. But there it is. We're fully set up. If you want to subscribe to cloud storage, let's go in here and just take a peek real quick. See how much cloud storage costs. 3-day playbacks, $3 per 30 days. So per month, essentially, but is 30 days technically. 30-day playback is $19 a month. 15-day is $10. 7-day is $5 a month. And you can choose to how you do that or how you record. You can also go by the year, it looks like. $33 a year for 3-day playback. That's not terrible, to be honest. I'm going to maybe get a micro SD card for my eventual video, my full setup video, or review video, but we're fully set up. It is fully functional. That is the Nooie Cam. So that's it. That's the Nooie Cam. From my setup of it, I had 0 problems with it for setup. I had 0 hiccups. It came back after the firmware just fine. Firmware took 3 to 5 minutes in total. So obviously if you do a firmware, don't hesitate. It's going to take a little bit of time. Don't think it's going to take a minute or so. But that's normal. Firmware takes a little longer. Two-way audio works. We saw the subscription plans. Pan, tilt, zoom works. But yeah. Night vision and everything, that'll be on my full review. I will put a link to that in the description, so when I have that up, it will post there automatically, but you can check that over on my TechGooch channel. That said, guys, I will put a link at the top of the description. It is an affiliate link. I'm not saying buy this yet, because I don't know what the reliability factor is. However, I will put it there so you can take a peek at it. To be honest, as all honest as I can possibly be about this, for 50 bucks, I've never seen a camera go as smooth as this did so far. So I have high hopes for it. Quality of video, in the app, it looks decent. I don't know what it's going to be like in the end. And of course, once I get that micro SD card in there, I can record locally rather than doing the cloud service. That'll be part of the full review anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment below. Make sure you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Share it if you can. If you have any questions, let me know. Head over to TechGooch.com is where you can actually get a hold of me even for GeekSmart. It all goes through TechGooch.com now. So but by all means, contact me there or comment below. And we'll catch you back here for a future setup video. Thanks a lot, guys.